Hey everyone, it's me, Benjamin, again. So, we are checking out another fabulous off-road game I found. It's relatively new, the player base is still kind of small. I will, of course, put the download link in the description. It's a fabulous game, you should really go check it out. But I wanted to show it off because it has so much built into it and there's so much potential. People who already play the game can and will see that I've put a lot of time into it. I've done enough off-camera work to purchase the Ford F-250. But the starting vehicles are, if we load. So we've got what looks to be, I think, a CJ7 or a CJ9 Jeep here. Some Russian SUV, I can't remember. Then we've got a UAZ. And a XJ Cherokee. And those are the starting vehicles. I purchased the XJ Cherokee, built it up, and saved up the $30,000 required to buy the F-250 because I'm a Ford guy and I like old trucks, and my dad has a very similar model and I love the hell out of that thing. So, my personal truck is white with black chrome trim. I've got upgraded tires, new rims, and I've upgraded the power some. Which, honestly, with this thing, you don't really need to upgrade the power until things are way higher. I mean, this thing makes mincemeat of a rather difficult race. I mean, these people are running level 2 upgrades all around. This is what they recommend you have. Of level 2 engine, level 1 suspension, level 2 4-wheel drive, and wheels. It's a really cool upgrade system. I'll show you it in a second, but we're gonna go do a race. So, the F-250 is incredibly powerful. Like, I've got one upgrade on power and one upgrade on 4-wheel driving tires, and I pop it into one high, and this thing just, I mean, it weighs like 3 tons, so you can just knock enemies around and get to that first place. I mean, this thing honestly makes it too easy. I think that this truck is honestly really overpowered. There's that Hummer. So, races, especially in small arenas, tend to get nasty, and one of the downsides of the big, heavy Detroit iron suspension on this thing is that it likes to roll if you're not giving it constant power when you're turning. Because then it has enough traction to roll, and the suspension is, well, it has a lot of body. And just like that, there goes a Land Cruiser and a Hummer. I believe the only thing left in the race is us and UAZ. Oh, and this thing has a frickload of health. I mean, we got knocked around by that Hummer hard. And look, we just got slammed by that Land Rover with a bash bar on it, mind you. And our health is just fine. The big, heavy F-250 just literally makes this too easy. See, he kind of missed his ram there and ran straight into the wall. And that's going to secure the race for us. So normally it's pretty hard to earn cash, but if you find something with one stat that's really powerful, like if you can find a vehicle that handles impeccably, then it's just going to make it way too easy for you. As you can see, you can watch ads,
Time's ticking.
adding money to your rewards, and there's a notification. I'm going to, real quick, go and turn on Do Not Disturb so we're not bothered again while we're doing our thing. Yes, I'm a Paladins fan, for anyone who's wondering about the... Anyway, upgrade system. Freaking fabulous. So, there is various upgrades. Winch. I don't have a winch on this thing yet. 4x4 and wheels. You can upgrade... There you can upgrade tire radius, rim radius, and tire width. Suspension is, well, obviously, suspension. And a winch. Yeah. And then there's engine and drivetrain. It's currently kind of dirty, bashing around other vehicles. It's kind of a mess, especially ripping around in all that dirt and rust. So, there's also a really neat customization system. So, it selects a part, and then there's a bunch of different options. Like, there's a lot of front bumpers for this truck. I'm kind of considering getting this one, but I'm not entirely sure. Or, well, there's different bumpers and bull bars. You can add multiple things. On my XJ, I had stripped off the hood, the back hatch, and the doors, and in place of the doors, I had, like, these pipe protector things. I kind of want to get this bull bar simply because of how nuts it is. And it's, like, part of a cage. You can put exo cages on vehicles, but this one, it's currently not an option. Also, if the developers do watch this, I'd love to be able to remove the bed or add a bed canopy. I think that'd be super cool. Like, remove the bed at the cost of some durability, or add a bed canopy for slightly smoother aerodynamics. Anyway, let's get to the end of this list. I leave the front bumper on this thing because I don't like the way it looks without the front bumper. But then I took the rear bumper off because it hangs so low. It's kind of a problem when you're crawling or having to deal with other vehicles. Roof racks, and then you can add light bars and various lights, or you can add headache racks and back bars. It's pretty cool. I'm actually currently waiting until I'm doing good enough to buy either this setup, or wait, yeah, no, that's the right setup. This is the one I want. And, so there's a lot of options for customization. And then, of course, you can put, like, sidebars and stuff. Side steps. Which add just a tad bit more protection. And there's a leveling system for the vehicles that unlocks more stuff. As you can see, I'm pretty close to level 1 with the F-250. I just bought it earlier this morning, and with it being as powerful and capable as it is, it's more than sufficient to make money and XP very quickly. So we're going to upgrade our suspension, and then we can go in here to vehicle setup, and so you can tune tire pressure once you buy power upgrades. You can tune spring stiffness and damping once you buy a suspension upgrade. Brake bias, you buy a four-wheel drive and wheels upgrade. And, of course, detune if you buy a power upgrade. So we're gonna make the suspension a little stiffer on this thing, so it's not as likely to roll. And maybe stiffen up the tires a bit. Oh, that's a bit much. Oh, I automatically do not like that. It sits so high. Yeah, oof. I'm not a big fan of that look. Guess I should have done my research. Well, I just realized that this thing is going to be way too top heavy, so I'm actually going to go back in and vehicle setup and make the springs super soft. I know it's going to cause a lot of body roll, but at the same time, with the stiffer tires, we're going to drift a little better around those turns, and it doesn't look quite as ridiculous. So I'm not going to wash it right now because it looks good as new, because for some reason every time you upgrade it, it clears the dirt. As you can see, I named it Ford Beast. I'm kind of a Ford guy, like I said. And there you can see the license plate. But no, on cars like the XJ, you can add a cage, you can take the hood off. I'd love to have that much customization on this thing. Because, I know a guy who has one of these, but he's taken the quarter panels and the hood and just the entire front end off, and then he's taken the back off, and he's made this super cool truggy setup where the engine is protected by a cage and the rear is supported by a bunch of caging that also there's a roll cage inside, and it makes something like 650 horsepower, and it's got big old crawling tires on it, and it's really cool. We're going to go back to racing because this thing just makes mincemeat of these races. Yeah, race may be too hard without that. I don't give a damn. This thing makes too much power for it to be too hard. Oof. You can hear the trucks landing and being put in place in the background there. Okay, lock the diffs and upshift. As you can see, it started us all the way in the back, and with the amount of power that this thing makes, if we can get around this freaking XJ, God, just keep grabbing us, man. Oh God. Alright, now we got it back. I may have to default this setup, because, damn. We're gonna go back, because that was a failed mission. And default the vehicle setup. But nah, if there was a dyno in this game, this truck would probably be making like 425 horse. And I mean, one of the problems I ran into with the XJ was that I didn't upgrade the power any on it, and it drove me nuts. How little power that thing had. I mean, like, you couldn't climb a 2-degree incline in 4-wheel high, in second gear going 15 miles an hour. It was stupid. So there are some problems, and obviously various settings. So I'm not entirely sure. I've turned off allow two-wheel drive. I don't like two-wheel drive. As you can see, you can play with a controller, which I think is freaking fabulous. The only thing I turned off the deformable terrains because I'm just looking for a smoother running experience. Honestly, if I were to turn all the quality up, this thing is super slow. Oh, actually, it runs surprisingly fast, but the detail is exceptional. Like, you can see every tree in the background. You can see every little grain in the grass. It's really well done. I mean, it's honestly incredible. We'll let you have a look at that race we've been doing. No, I don't care about the power upgrade. So, this thing is an angry racing machine from the factory. And, well, you'll see just how far it can go on essentially defaults. Like, I've got like 3 upgrades on this thing, and they're all in different categories. Boom. Jesus Christ, I think that thing just exploded. Boom. Slam the front end of that Land Rover and just haul like there is no tomorrow. Yep, it exploded. Land Cruiser exploded. Huh. So now the XJ and Land Rover are trying to play catch-up. Jesus Christ. Absolutely no grip there. Now this thing is nuts. It goes all the way up to 45. Whatever's on the speedometer. I don't know if it's kilometers. Those are miles per. I'm an American, so I'm used to miles per hour, but from the speed scaling, it doesn't look like it's going 45. Boom! Another one just went explosion. And our Ford is only taking a little damage. If you look down at that health bar, it's just barely chipped away. Now, this thing actually crawls surprisingly well with the stock suspension. God, it's a minefield. Alright, final lap now. But it's just effortless for the horsepower and grip this thing makes. If we lock up our diffs, the grip just like supremely increases. Get out of my way. Come on, go. Go, go, go. Alright. Come on, we're almost around him. Go! Go, you truck. Alright, let's reverse. Jesus, are we stuck? Alright, when it comes down to it, low is usually the best option, but I wonder what's gotten us stuck. Oh, we're high-centered. Oh dear. Oh wait, we can just reset our position. Yeah, that's a fun little feature. Why are you... Oh, high-centered again. Yeah, so you gotta keep it going in this truck because It's a big heavy boy and it likes to get high centered. And another ad. Just get that out of the way. I don't care. We finished second. What? Okay, whatever. I still don't believe that, but okay. That's more money in the bank, so... By the way, if you don't want to use the download link that I put in the description, it's called 4x4 Mania SUV Racing. It's an excellent game. I think you guys should check it out. And if you do, give the creators some love. I mean, this game is awesome. And you guys have a good day, so thanks for watching. Please make sure to, like and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.